Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. And a one-game homestand for Atlanta as the Hawks will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And so it's the Hawks heading on the board first. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Here's Castle. Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Pass to Champagny. Buries it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Tatum a screen. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar. Gobert with the block.
Learn the lesson quickly, folks. Do not test Rudy Gobert.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now, flag. Pass to Champagny. Back to Lillard. Over Tatum. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And the dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Here is Lillard. Gobert the screen. From about 19 feet. And the basket by Lillard.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Flag.
Just outstanding work in transition from Flag. He deserved to be rewarded for the energy he gave there.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Lillard outside. There's the 3. And it's Flag missing. Raptors trailed by 4. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's McBride. No scoring in this one. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Lets a floater go. And it's Lillard missing. And here's Toronto. Trailing by 2. To the middle. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Ayton. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Ayton's got his second basket.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
It's Pippen with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams. And He's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Now here's Tatum. Out to the wing. Knipple wide open, and he fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the paint. Here's Flagg. Plays it up and banks it in. Flagg's got his second bucket tonight.
And you see the explosiveness of Flagg, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
Out to the right wing. And it's Pippen in the corner. Over Tatum. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Pass to Castle. Out to the right wing. Here's Flagg. Here is Lillard. Guarded by Tatum. Inside. Three-pointer Bagley. That one's in. His first shot this game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Atlanta?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one. Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
And his contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Boy, Benedict Mathurin, that's a nice setup for his teammate. This isn't something he's known for.
Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Lillard outside. High post Bagley. And the shot goes in. Bagley's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back to you guys.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, here's Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing. Good on the shot. LeVert's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Indoors, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place. Karis LeVert, a very confident offensive player. Doesn't matter what location of the floor, he's thinking put it in the basket.
Here's Mathurin over Middleton. And it's Mathurin missing. Mitchell with it. Bridges covering. On the wing, Mitchell. From about 19 feet, Collins. Pass to LeVert. Bagley the screen. Second shot opportunity. And again, it's Atlanta.
That's just a feel that you have in the pick and roll game. Really good understanding of how to break the defense down by Karras.
Now here's McCollum. Still scoreless. And it's Gillespie missing. Here's Mitchell. The Hawks working the ball around. Bagley the screen. To the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Pass to Ingles. Gobert the screen. Kicks it out to Lillard. And here's Pippen. Bridges with the ball.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And stolen by Lillard. The wide open look here for Ingles. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. McCollum left side. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Driving the lane. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Springs in his shoes. Clear the deck when Miles Bridges is coming through, folks.
Pass to Ingles from deep three-point land, and the Hawks with another three.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bridges, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Lillard outside. On the wing, Ingles. He's got 6. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in. And the Hawks lead by 17.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
And Flag throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Stolen by McCollum. To the middle to end the run. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Pass to Ingles. And stolen by Ayton. .127 left in the third quarter. It's McCollum on the wing. Outside Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. Up again. controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton so good at using his physical advantages.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's the Hawks ball. Let's
.106 left in the third. Outside, Bagley. And the three off target. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 17-point game. Here's Gillespie. Reaches up top.
watch the screen.
And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bridges got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Bagley in the corner. Now here's LeVert. 6 points for him. McCollum with the ball. Shoots over LeVert. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 15 going into the break.
25.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Atlanta leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Outside Collins. LeVert with the wide open look. No good from outside. Now Castle. Knueppel with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Lets it fly from 18. Knueppel with the bucket. Knueppel's got his first bucket in this one.
Such great touch from Knueppel. If you can't drive the lane, the midi is a good option.
And finished off by Bagley.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Pass to McBride. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 4 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot. Inside, Tatum.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Collins. Outside for Bagley. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's LeVert. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Raptors trailed by 13. Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
The shot is good!
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Bagley the screen. Middleton outside. Bagley outside. Launches it. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 11-point game. Plenty of space. It's off.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
From 12 feet. And it's off. Raptors trail by 11. Right side Tatum. Castle fires. Drained from outside.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Lillard looking around. Gobert. Oh, what a finish.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Here's Kneppel. Castle fires. He's off from three.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Hawks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, three after three, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Marvin Bagley.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
The putback, stolen by Pippen. Lillard attacking. Oh, the floater is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that'll do it, folks.